In this section, I will talk about data analysis with Pandas library. Pandas is a Python library which is designed for data analysis. There are two main data types in Pandas. They are Pandas Series and Pandas Data Frame. Now let us take a look at Pandas Series. Pandas Series is a 1D data structure. It is similar to column in a table. So this is the structure of Pandas Series. You can see these are the indexes and these are the values. This is the syntax for creating a Pandas series. First we import Pandas into Python. For that we type import Pandas as pd. Then I have created the list called X. It has values A, B and C. Then I have created the Pandas series called data series. We can give any name here. Then I have used .series method in the Pandas library. Then I passed list X as an argument. Then it will create the Pandas series from that list. Then I have type print data series. It will print the series. So the output will be A, B, C. Then the indexes are 0, 1, 2. Before importing Pandas library, first we have to install it in PyCharm. For that, go to the bottom of PyCharm, then click Python packages. Then search here Pandas. Select this one. Then click install package. Then you can see it will install here. Okay, now we have installed Pandas. After installing, it will take some time to load into PyCharm. You can find it here after loading. You can see Pandas folder. Now I am going to import Pandas. For that I am typing import Pandas as pd. Then I am going to create a list called X. Now I am going to create a series from this list. For that I am specifying a name for the series. Series X. You can give any name. Then pd.series. Within the parentheses I have to pass the list. Now I am typing print name of the series. Now you can see these are the indexes of the series. Now let us see how to select values of a series by the indexes. For that we have to type name of the series. Then within square brackets we have to specify the index. I want to select letter C. For that I am specifying index 2. Now you can see specified element has been selected. Now let us see how to add custom indexes. For that within the parenthesis I have to put a comma. Then specify the attribute index. Then I have to pass a list. Now you can see these are the custom indexes we have specified and these are the values. We can select elements by these custom indexes. Again syntax is same. Now you can see letter 2 has been selected. Now let us talk about Pandas data frames. Pandas data frame is a 2D data structure. It is similar to a table with rows and columns. You can see these are the columns and these are the rows. Each row has an index. We have to import pandas in the beginning of the code. Then I have created a dictionary instead of a list. Then I have specified name of the data frame. Then assignment operator. Then pd.dataframe. Within the parentheses I have to pass a dictionary. Now let us see how to select a specific value of a data frame. For that we have to specify the name of the data frame. Then within the square brackets we have to specify the column. Then again within the square brackets we have to specify the row. Now imagine I want to select this data point. So the syntax is name of the data frame df, then within the square brackets first I have to specify the name of the column. I put quotation marks, then age, again within the square brackets I have to specify the row. So in this case row is 0, 1, 2. Now let us try an example. In this case there is a dictionary called record. Now let us create a data frame from this dictionary. For that I am typing df equals pd dot data frame within the parentheses name of the dictionary. Now let us print this. Now you can see these are the columns of data frame, then these are the rows of data frame. Now I am going to select this data point. For that I am typing. Now within the square brackets I have to specify the column first. Then again within the square brackets I have to specify the row 0, 1, 2. Now you can see data point has been selected. Now let us see how to select a specific column in a data frame. Imagine I want to select this column. For that we can use any of these three commands. These two commands will return a pandas series and this command will return a pandas data frame. So the output of these two commands will be 20, 21, 19, 20, 22. Then the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This command will return a pandas data frame. So the output will be age 20, 21, 19, 20, 22, and there will be indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a data frame and this is a pandas series. Now let us see this example in PyCharm. Now here you can see I have created a data frame. These are the indexes of the data frame. Now imagine I want to print this name column. For that I am typing x equals, specify the name of the data frame, then put a dot, then specify the name of the column. In this case it is name, then print x. Now this command will return a pandas series. Let us run this. Now you can see it returned a pandas series. These are the values and these are the indexes. Other way to get a pandas series is within the square brackets we have to specify the name of the column. Now you can see same result. Now let us see how to get a pandas data frame. For that we have to use double square brackets. Now you can see it returned a pandas data frame. Here is the name of the column. These are the indexes and these are the values. Now let us see how to select a specified row in a data frame. So these are the syntaxes for selecting a specified row. First we have to specify the name of the data frame. Then we have to put a dot. Then we have to type log. Then within the square brackets we have to specify the index of the row. So this command will return this row in a pandas series. So the output will be Joe 20 85.10 A, then semi. Then there will be indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Using double square brackets will return the pandas data frame. So the output of this command will be look like this. Name, age, marks, grade, hobby. Then the index of the row, then the values. Joe 20, 85.10 A, semi. Now let us try a live example in PyCharm. Now I want to select this fifth row, so I am typing y equals df dot log. Within the square brackets, I have to specify the index, then print y. I am deleting these two codes. Now let us see what will happen. Now you can see it has been returned a pandas series. Now let us see how to get a pandas data frame. For that, we have to use two square brackets. Now it will return pandas data frame. Now you can see this is a pandas data frame. We can also select multiple rows. For that we have to specify indexes separated by commas. Now I am going to select last three rows. Now you can see these are the last three rows in a data frame. Now let us see how to select rows by column values. For the syntax is df.log. Within the square brackets we have to specify the condition. In this example it will return rows in which age is greater than 20. So it will return rows 1 and 4. In this example it will return rows in which marks are greater than 85. It will return rows 2, 3 and 0. In this example, it will select the rows in which marks are greater than 80, then print the name values of each column. So it will print Joe, Harry and Sam. Now I want to select students who are older than 20 years. For that I am typing x equals df.log. Now within square brackets I have to specify the condition df.age greater than 20. Now let us print text. Now you can see these are the rows in which age is greater than 20. Now let us print the name of these rows. For that we have to specify the name of column within square brackets. Now you can see these are the students who are older than 20. Now let us see how to iterate columns in a data frame. For that we have to use for loop. Now let us take a look at these examples. Here I have used for keyword, then a variable, then in keyword. Here the iterable is df.index. So the iterable will be these values. Then df.column name within the square brackets I. Now this will iterate this column and this will iterate age column. Finally this will iterate grade column. Now let us see how to iterate this name column. For that I am typing for I in name of the data frame, then index, then colon, print ef dot name of the column within square brackets I. Now you can see it has been printed column name. Now let us iterate column age. I am replacing name with age. Now you can see these are the ages. Now I am going to explain the strategy. We can use this strategy only when market is ranging without upward or downward trend. This is a uptrend market. This is a downtrend market. And this is a ranging market. We can use this strategy when market is behaving like this. Now imagine this is the current price level. In the first step, we are placing buy limit orders and sell limit orders above and below the current price. These are sell limit orders. These are buy limit orders. Now imagine these orders are 0.01 in quantity. Now in the second step, Imagine price will go up and trigger sell limit orders. Then we are going to close buy limit orders. If price will go down and trigger buy limit orders, then we are going to close sell limit orders. Now imagine price has triggered sell limit orders. These are the sell limit orders. This is the current price level. So there is no any buy limit orders because we have deleted all the buy limit orders. Now in the third step, we are going to place the take profit order. Imagine this first sell limit order has been triggered. Then we are going to place corresponding buy limit order. This is the buy limit order. Size is 0.01. Now imagine price will go further high and trigger this second order. Then we are going to delete this order. Then we are going to place 0.02 buy limit order. Now imagine price will go further up and trigger this third order. Then we are going to delete this order. Then place 0.03 buy limit order. If price has turned from this level and trigger this take profit order, then we are going to close this all orders. Then start with the beginning. Now in this video, I am going to explain how to create a Binance Futures Testnet account. First go to Google and search here Binance Futures Testnet. Then go to this link. Then click here register. Now we need the email to create the account. To get the email address, open a new incognito window. Then type here tempmail.org. This will give you a temporary email address. Click here to copy the email address. Then paste the email here. Then you can give any password. Then tick this checkbox. Then click create account. Now we have to verify the email address. Again go to the temp mail. Then you can see there is a verification email. So click on that email. Now click verify email. Okay, now we have verified the account successfully. Now I am going to close this incognito window. Now we can log into our testnet account. So I am going to remove this part. Then hit enter. Now I am clicking login. Now you can see we have created Binance Futures Testnet account successfully. You can see there is initially $15,000. Now I have created a new Python project. First I am going to delete these codes. To connect this with Binance Futures Testnet, we need the library called Python Binance. To install that, go to the bottom, click Python packages, then search here Python Binance. Then click install package. Now we have successfully installed Python Binance. Now we have to install Pandas library. This is for data analysis. Search here Pandas. Now click install package. Okay, now we have successfully installed Pandas. Now let us import these two libraries. First I'm going to import the client class from Binance Python library. For that type from Binance dot client import client. This will import the class client. Now I'm going to import pandas. For that type import pandas as pd. Now I am creating two variables. First variable is API. Second variable is API secret. Now go to the testnet account. Now click API key. Copy this API key. Now this is equal to API. Now again copy the API secret. This is equal to API secret. Now let us make the connection. For that I am creating an object from client class. Name is client. You can give any name. This is equal to name of the class client. Now within the parentheses I am going to specify the API and API secret. Now TLD. This is equal to com. If you are US, TLD will be equal to US. Now testnet equals true. If you are using real account, testnet equal to false. Now I am going to create a function to get the account balance. Def get balance. Now I am creating variable called x. This is equal to client dot futures account. Now this will pass the list of account details. Now I want to convert this into data frame. Df equals pd dot data frame within the parentheses x square brackets assets. Now print df. Now let us call this function and see what will happen. Now you can see this is our account balance. You can see there is 15,000 US dollars. Now in this video, I am going to explain how to place buy limit orders and sell limit orders. First, click this icon, then go to preferences. In the asset mode, you have to select multi-asset mode. This will allow trade multiple currency pairs at the same time. Now in the position mode, you have to select one-way mode. Now I am going to close this one. To place orders, we have to use futures create order method. Within the parentheses, we have to specify the symbol side. Side will be either buy or sell, then the type. In this case, this is a limit order, then the quantity and price. Since this is a buy limit order, price is below the current price level. Now let us run this. Now you can see buy limit order has been placed. Now let us place a sell limit order. In the sell limit orders, we have to specify price above current price level. So I am going to place a limit order at this level. Price will be side is sell. Now you can see sell limit order has been placed. Now I am going to close these two orders. Now using this method, I am going to create functions to place by limit orders and cell limit orders. Def cell limit. Within the parenthesis, I am going to pass symbol, volume, then the price. Now I am going to cut this part, then paste here. Now symbol will be equal to symbol, quantity will be equal to volume, then the price is equal to price. Now I want to print the output of this order, so I am creating a variable called output. Print output. Now I am going to create a similar function for by limit orders. I am going to copy this function. Then paste here. This time this is by limit. Side will be by. Now let us check these functions. First I am going to place a by limit order. By limit. Symbol will be BTC USD. Then the volume will be 0.02. Then we have to specify a price below current price level. I want to place by limit order at this level. Now let us run this. Now you can see it will print the output. Here you can see this is the by limit order. Now let us place a cell limit order at this level. Now here you can see it has been placed the cell limit order. Now I am going to close these two orders. Now I am going to create a function to close all pending orders. Def close orders. Within the parenthesis, I am going to pass the symbol. Now I am creating a variable called x. This is equal to client dot futures get open orders. Now within the parenthesis, symbol equals symbol. Now I am going to convert this output into data frame. Df equals pd dot data frame within the parenthesis x. Now I am going to create a for loop for index in df dot index. Now this for loop will iterate the orders in the data frame. Client dot futures cancel order within the parenthesis, symbol is equal to symbol, then order ID. This is equal to df within the square brackets order ID, then again within the square brackets index. Now let us check this function. I'm going to open the testnet. Then I'm going to place limit orders 0.01. Before placing manual orders, we have to complete this quiz. Now we have completed the quiz. Now we can place orders. Now I'm going to place a buy limit order. Now let us check the function. Close orders. Symbol is BTC USDT. Now let us run this and see what will happen. If you are getting this error, that means your time is not synced. So go to the settings, click time and language, click sync now. Now let us run this again. Now you can see all the orders has been closed. Now I am going to create separate functions to close buy orders and sell orders separately. Def close buy orders within the parenthesis symbol. Now I am going to copy this part. Now here I am creating another data frame. Df equals df within the square brackets. Again df square brackets side equals to buy. Now I am creating function to close sell limit orders. I am going to copy this function. Then paste here. Then close sell orders. This time side will be equal to sell. Now let us check these two functions. First I am going to place a sell limit order. Now I am going to place a buy limit order. Now I am going to close the buy limit order. Close buy orders within the parenthesis symbol. Now I am going to run this one. Now you can see buy limit order has been closed. Now let us close this sell limit order. Now you can see cell limit order has been closed. Now I am going to create a function to get the direction of current positions. Def get direction within the parenthesis symbol. Now I am creating a variable called x equals client dot futures position information. Symbol is equal to symbol. Now I want to convert this into data frame. Df equals pd dot data frame within the parenthesis x. Now I am going to check the sum of these positions. If the sum is greater than 0, direction will be long. If the sum is less than 0, direction will be short. Else direction is flat. If df position amount dot sum, then I want to convert this into float value, so I am using float function. Greater than 0, direction will be long. Return long. Now I am going to copy this part. If the sum is less than 0, direction will be short. Else return flat. Now let us check this function. Now I am creating a while loop. While true, direction equals get direction within the parenthesis symbol is equal to BTC USDT print direction. Now let us run this. Now you can see direction is flat because there is no positions. Now let us place a buy order. I am going to place a buy market order. Now you can see we have placed the buy market order. Here size is 0.01. Because this is greater than 0, direction will be long. Now you can see direction is long. Now let us close this order and place a sell order. Now we have placed the sell order. Now here you can see amount is less than 0. So the direction will be short. Now I am going to create a function to get the current market price. First we have to import a library called request. Import request. Then I am creating a variable called symbol. I am going to assign BTC USD as a symbol. You can change this to any symbol. Now I am creating the function. Within the parenthesis, I am going to pass the symbol as a parameter. Now these two lines will get the price from Binance testnet. Now I want to return the price. Return price. Now let us check this function. I'm going to create a while true loop. Price equals get current price within the parenthesis symbol print price. Now I'm going to run this one. Now you can see it is live streaming the price. Now I am going to create a function to place orders like a grid. Def draw grid. Within the parentheses, I am going to pass the number of orders. First, I am going to place cell limit orders. I am creating a variable called PCT change. This is initially equal to 1. Then I am going to calculate the current price. This is equal to get current price within the parenthesis symbol. First I am going to place cell limit orders. For that I am creating a for loop. For I in range n. Now I am going to calculate the cell limit price. Cell price equals PCT change divided by 100. Then multiply this with current price. Then again adding current price into this. Now I want to round this value into decimal places. For that I am creating a variable called number of decimal places. Round after the comma I am going to specify the number of decimal places. Finally I am going to convert this into float value. Float after the each iteration I am going to increase the PCT change by 1. So PCT change plus equals 1. Now first order will place 1% above the current price, then the second order will place 2% above the current price, and so on. Now I want to increase the gap between these levels. For that I am creating another variable called adjcell. This is initially equal to 1.2. Now I am going to multiply this with adjcell. With the each iteration, I am going to increase the value of adjcell. Adjcell plus equals 0.2. Now let us place cell limit order. After the calculation of the cell price, cell limit symbol volume, then the cell price. Now I am going to create a variable called volume. Now let us check this function and see what will happen. Draw grid. I want to place 5 orders, so I am passing 5. I have to sync the time. We are getting this error because we have to specify the correct decimal places. In the BTC USD, there is only one decimal place. So I am going to change the number of decimal places. This is equal to 1. Now I am going to run this again. Now you can see we have placed 5 orders. Here you can see these are our 5 orders. Now let us change the gap between these orders. I am creating another variable called proportion. This is equal to 0.04. Now I am going to multiply this with proportion. Now I am going to close all these orders. Now let us place the orders again. Now I am going to open 1 minute chart. Now here you can see these are the orders. I am going to close all. Now I am going to write similar code for buy limit orders. I am going to copy this part. Then paste here. This time PCT change will be equal to -1. This variable is ADJ buy. Now this is buy price. This is equal to buy price. PCT change minus equals 1. This is ADJ buy. Finally, this is buy limit. Now let us run this and see what will happen. Now here you can see this is the grid. Now I am going to create a function to calculate the take profit level. First I am creating a variable called TP. I am going to keep this as 5%. Def cal TP level. Within the parentheses I am going to pass symbol and TP. Then I am going to write code inside the try exception block. This is for error handling. It will ignore runtime errors. Try except pass. Now I am going to write code inside this try block. Now here I have created the variable called x. This is equal to client.futures position information. Symbol is equal to symbol. Now this function will pass a list of current positions. In this line I have converted x into a data frame. In the third line I am going to select positions which are greater than 0. In this line we are going to calculate the margin. Margin is equal to entry price times position amount, then divided by the leverage. Then we are going to calculate the profit. So I am creating a variable called profit. This is equal to total margin times take profit. Since this is a percentage, I am going to multiply this with 0.01. Then I'm going to convert this into float value. Now imagine our margin is $10, take profit is 5, then the profit will be $0.5. Now we are going to calculate price level corresponding to this profit. Now in this line, we are going to divide profit by the position amount. Then we are going to add entry price. By using round function, we are going to round it according to the number of decimal places. Then I want to calculate the total position amount. So I am creating a variable called T position amount. This is initially equal to 0. Then I am going to create a for loop to iterate df for index in df.index. Then total position amount plus equals position amount index. We are using this ABS function to convert negative values into positive values. Then I want to return price and the total position amount. Return price total position amount. Now I am going to create a function to place take profit order. Def place TP order. Within the parenthesis, I am going to pass symbol price total position amount then the direction. Now I am going to write code inside the try exception block. Try if direction equal to long, then I am going to place a cell limit order. Cell limit symbol total position amount price. If direction is equal to short, then this will be by limit. Then I am going to write the exception block. Except if any error occur when we are going to place TP order, we are going to place TP order again. So this method is called recursion. I am going to copy this one. Then paste here. So we are calling function inside the function. Now I am going to assemble the bot. First I am going to create a while true loop. Then I am going to write whole code inside this while true loop. So code will run continuously. First I want to check whether there are open orders or not. X equals client dot futures get open orders. Symbol is equal to symbol. Now I am going to convert this into data frame. df1 equals pd dot data frame within the parenthesis x. Now I am going to check the length of this data frame. If len df1 equal to 0, that means there are no open positions. Then I am going to draw the grid. Draw grid. Within the parenthesis, I am going to pass the number of orders. I'm going to create a variable called n equals 5. Now I want to check whether the orders are triggered or not. So I'm creating a variable called y equals client dot futures position information symbol is equal to symbol. Then I'm going to convert this into a data frame df2 equals pd dot data frame within the parenthesis y. Then I'm going to remove the values with 0 amount df2 equals, I'm going to copy this part, then paste here. This is df2, again this is df2. If len df2 greater than 0, that means orders are triggered. Then I want to get the direction of current positions. Direction equals get direction within the parenthesis symbol. If direction equal to long, then I am going to close the cell limit orders. Close cell orders symbol. I am going to copy this part. If direction is equal to short, then I am going to close by orders. Now I am going to include this part in a try exception block. Try except pass. Now I am going to calculate the take profit price and the amount. Price not comma amount not equals cal TP level symbol comma TP. Then I am going to place the take profit order. Place TP order symbol price not amount not direction. Again I am going to create a while true loop. This time I am creating a variable called is okay. This is initially equal to true. Then while is okay. Then I am going to write code inside the try exception block. Try. Again I am going to calculate the take profit price and the amount. I am going to copy this one. This time this is price 1. This is amount 1. Then print f price 1 amount amount 1. If price 1 not equal to price not or amount 1 not equal to amount not Then I'm going to delete previous take profit orders. If direction equal to long, close sell orders within the parenthesis symbol. If direction is equal to short, then close buy orders. After deleting previous take profit order, I am going to place a new take profit order. I am going to copy this one. Then this is price 1. This is amount 1. Then price note equals price 1. Amount note equals amount 1. Now this will update the price note and amount note. Then accept, pass. Now I am going to close all the remaining orders if there are no any open positions. I am going to copy this part. Then paste here. If len df2 equal to 0, then within the try exception block, close orders within the parenthesis symbol. Then I want to end the while true loop. So is okay equals false. Then accept, pass. Now I am going to do a small modification. Because current price is highly variable, I am going to use mark price instead of the current price. I am going to create a new function, def get mark price within the parenthesis symbol. X equals client dot get symbol ticker within the parenthesis symbol is equal to symbol. Now price equals x within the square brackets. I am going to specify the key price. Then I am going to convert this into float value. Then return price. Now here I am going to use get mark price function. Again here get mark price.